Yo, what to do, fatherpreneurs? Let's talk about lead generation today and how you're going to get people into your brand new online community when you use the Fatherpreneur Sidekick, aka Go High Level, and its new feature, Facebook and Instagram comment automation. That's right. I'm going to share with you 7 ways to automate getting people into your free community on the internet. Let's welcome our troop from TikTok in the building as well. And let's go ahead and figure out how we can get this whole party started. So let's kick it this morning. All right, fellas, we're talking about growing your online community around a gift, talent, experience, or expertise that you have, and how you can automate that entire process and turn your social media accounts, specifically Facebook and Instagram, into automated lead generation machines to help you grow your online community. If you do not know me, I'm Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the Fatherpreneur Success Academy, where it is my mission and ministry to help fathers just like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, and turn them into a passive income empire by leveraging the right AI systems, tools, automation, and technology. So if you haven't already, check out CortezHustle.com if you want to get access to my free community where I have tons of free courses and everything that you need to grow and scale a business on the internet. Today, we're talking about how to use Go High Level's new feature to, when someone comments on your post on social media, how to automatically reply and how to automatically DM them the link to join your free community, along with several other strategies for automating your lead generation process. If you are on TikTok, please tap that screen a few times. I believe I'm supposed to say that. I'm new to live on TikTok, y'all. But tap the screen. I believe you give me hearts or something like that. And that lets TikTok know that you guys are serious about this kind of information as well as entertaining information. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to bring up my checklist and let's go. So we're talking 7 ways to automate your online community growth with technology. Number 1, if you have the Fatherpreneur Sidekick or Go High Level or something like ManyChat, you can use this strategy to automate the process. Number 1, Facebook and Instagram automated comment to DM workflow. How does it work? You get to leverage social media engagement by creating posts with a clear call to action that encourages users to comment with a specific keyword. This triggers an automated workflow that sends them a direct message with a link to join your community. Let me tell y'all why this is so freaking powerful. There are 2 things that any of these platforms want you to do. They want you to, number 1, keep people on the platform. Number 2, bring people back to the platform. So when you use a system like this, number 1, you're going to keep people on the platform by providing engaging content, and you're going to tell them to comment a keyword. And when one person sees other people commenting that keyword, you guys know how it goes. Monkey see, monkey do. Fear of being left out, FOMO, and all of that stuff. People are going to follow suit and start commenting. Well, what does that do? That does 2 things. Engagement keeps people on the platform, but here's the sneaky way that all of these platforms are built to bring people back to the platform. When you comment on somebody's platform or someone's post, if they have their notifications turned on, that person is going to get a notification that you commented on their post. And guess what that person is likely to do? They're likely to come back to the platform to see what you said and to reply. So when you use this system, and if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you a live example of how this works. When someone comments on my post on Facebook business page or Instagram, my system will automatically like that comment, that's engagement, then reply to that comment, that's more engagement, And if that person has left the platform, they're going to get a notification that I replied to their comment, and chances are they're going to come back to the platform to see what I said. And these platforms will reward you for doing that, even if you're using an automated tool like the Fatherpreneur Sidekick, Go High Level, or ManyChat. So what you're going to do is get good at creating posts and using a call to action to tell them to comment a keyword. And when they make that comment, your automation is going to kick in. I'm going to show you how to do that and how that is set up here in a few moments. And if you're on TikTok and you want to see that in action, you might want to go over to YouTube and check us out over there on the Cortez Hustle channel. So why does this work? This method boosts engagement on social posts, and by automating the response, it ensures immediate follow-up, increasing the likelihood of conversions, right? What is TikTok telling me to swipe over for? I guess so I can see y'all names. So Leela, Free, Sean Merritt, Jacqueline, Honey Badger. I see all of you guys on TikTok. I appreciate you guys for rocking with us today. So number one, if you want to automate the enrollment into your free online community, or if you have a paid online community, it works for this too. You're going to set up your Facebook comment to DM automated workflow. Number two, you're going to use the social media stories swipe up or DM automation. So basically, you're going to get good at using Facebook stories. I'm going to tell you my strategy. I don't know if it works. Rockhead, welcome to the stream. So when I'm going to show you my stories strategy. So use Instagram or Facebook stories to invite prospects to join your community. For those with over 10,000 followers, you can use the swipe up feature, while for others, you can use the DM call to action. So basically, what does the tactic look like? Create a visually engaging story promoting your free community, including a call to action like exclusive access to free resources, swipe up to join. If you don't have the swipe up feature, then you're just going to tell them to DM a keyword like join. And guess what? We're going to save that for another time, right? So use the DM automation feature within the Fatherpreneur Sidekick, and you can automatically send them the link to join that as well. So listen, y'all, use stories. So here's my story strategy. I have exclusively almost 100% gone to YouTube with most of my content creation. Now, since TikTok has given me live capabilities, so I'm on YouTube and TikTok live. Here's why I prefer YouTube and TikTok live to Facebook and Instagram, because they are search-based platforms, y'all. Listen, there's nothing wrong with building an Instagram following, a Facebook following, but the intention of someone who is searching for what you have to offer is different than someone whose feed you just interrupted, right? Search marketing is different. Facebook and Instagram is interruption marketing. You're not on Facebook looking for Cortez Hustle. I just interrupted your feed because Facebook thought you might want to hear what I had to say. But when you're on Instagram, or when you're on YouTube, when you're on TikTok, you might go in the search bar and say, how to generate more leads. And guess who's going to pop up when you type in something like that? Hopefully me, as I continue to build on these platforms and grow the following that way. So that's my strategy is I take my long form content on YouTube. I then run it through an AI tool that cuts it up into shorts and reels. I put those reels on Facebook and Instagram using automation, and then I manually share those reels to my stories. Right, that's my whole strategy, y'all. And I'm new. I'm going to keep you guys posted as to how it's working, but I'm starting to see some engagement on my stories on Facebook and Instagram, even though I don't spend that much time on those platforms anymore, right? But I do every day. I go back to my reels and I pick one of my previous reels and I share that as a story. And I do that pretty consistently. And I'm going to keep that up for the next 90 days and see how that works if it grows the platform in that way. So why does this work? Stories are highly engaging, and the interactive nature of swipe up or DM keeps the process simple for prospects to ensure higher conversion rate. So if you guys are just tuning in, we're talking about how to leverage Facebook and Instagram to use the DM feature to automate some of your lead generation to get people into your free community. If you don't know me by now, my entire business model has switched to building everything that I do from a free community out all the way to my high ticket products, right? Everything starts with a free community to build a know, like, and trust factor, and then we grow from there. Relentless Defense in the building on YouTube. I see you, my friend. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. So we're talking about how do you automate some of these strategies so that when you're creating content, it grows your community on autopilot. Number one, we talked about using the Facebook comment to DM workflow. I'm going to show you guys that if you stick around to the end. And then we talked about using the stories in the swipe up feature. Number three is something that you probably are all familiar with, is automated follow-up from a lead magnet. Again, all of my lead magnets are in my community. So in order to get my free course on personal branding, for instance, if you join my free community, you get access to that course, right? So I'm doing everything to drive to my free community. But if I wanted to do it the other way, then I can create a lead my free course as a lead magnet, and then on the backside, encourage people to join the community. So use lead magnets, i.e. free resources, ebooks, checklists, webinars, to attract potential members. Once someone downloads the lead magnet, an automated follow-up sequence can invite them to join your community, or your thank you page for the lead magnet can invite them to join the community. So for instance, I have a business credit basics workshop coming up this coming Sunday. When people register for that workshop, on the thank you page, there's a thank you video that says, hey, we appreciate you. You're locked in. We got your seat reserved. By the way, you can book a free brainstorming session and join our community with some buttons below that video, right? That creates an automated process where I don't have to invite everybody personally to join the community. If you've joined the webinar, then you're going to, by default, get an invitation to join the actual community as well. So some of the things you can do in your automated email sequence: once someone downloads the lead magnet, trigger an email sequence that nurtures them over time, sharing more value and inviting them to join your community. Everybody should have email sequences for their community. And I'm going to just show you real quick what that looks like in our community. So if you go over to CortezHustle.com, right, I'm just going to show you how the trigger looks, right? And I apologize for those of you who are on TikTok. Y'all can't see this, but if you subscribe to Cortez Hustle on YouTube, then you'll get these daily trainings that we do over there, and you can see the screen and all of that good stuff. So basically, on my homepage, my community is my primary lead magnet now. Now, I have other lead magnets within the community, but everything, again, is all about the free community, y'all. And if you guys are on TikTok, tap that screen, man. Let TikTok know that y'all like educational content and not just entertainment, right? So on my my community page, CortezHustle.com, this is my main website for the Fatherpreneur Success Academy. The first thing you see above the fold is a big green button that says join our free community. And then there's a video that tells you why you should join our free community. But when you click the join button, you see an opt-in page. That opt-in page is asking for your name, phone number, and email address, right? That is important. I love SMS text message marketing as much as I love email marketing. The other reason that I include asking for a phone number on all of my forms is it ensures that I get a clean email list. Listen, your phone number is something that is very personal. Most people have dummy emails. Give me a 1 in the comment if you have a dummy email that you like to put in when you want to get a lead magnet, right? How many of you guys got a dummy phone number? Right? So it gives me a clean list, and people are a lot more serious if they give you their phone number. Right? Tank says, put in 1. Everybody's got that dummy email. When I want a lead magnet, I got an email that I don't check that much. I'll put that in to get somebody's lead magnet, right? But if they require me to put a phone number in, then I'm either going to make a decision. Either I want this thing or I don't. And that's cool with me, because remember, your funnel is supposed to screen people out as much as it is to screen people in. So if you don't want to give me your phone number, that means you don't really want to be in my community that bad. And I'm okay with that. But if you do give me your phone number, then one of the first things I do when people join my community is I literally text them a video welcome that's personalized to them. Right? Let's see. I got Rockhead on TikTok. If Rockhead joined my community, I would literally pull out my phone, send a text message. Hey, Rockhead, I want to thank you for joining the Fatherpreneur Success Academy. Listen, there's tons of free resources. Make sure you check out the welcome video, because it breaks down and gives you a tour of the entire community, how you access all the tools and resources. Oh, and by the way, everybody who joins the community get a free brainstorming coaching session with me. So make sure you use the link that I'm going to send you next and book your free brainstorming session, right? Hit send, and that's a text message that goes to everybody who joins my free community, right? Nobody's doing that, y'all. Nobody's doing it. And number one, they don't have the tools to do that. That's why Fatherpreneur Sidekick gives you all of those kinds of tools. But then they nobody feels like it's worth the effort to do that. Well, if you really want to help somebody, you want to go above and beyond to let them know that you are really here to help. And I really want to help y'all win on in these internet streets, right? So number 4 on our list, we're talking about how to create automations and systems to get people into your free online community. And let me just say this. If you are not yet building an online community, man, you slipping on your pimping. That's all I'm going to say. Like, online communities I believe in 2025, I believe online communities is literally going to be the new digital product. Everybody is going to start with an online community, put all of their digital products, their coaching, their masterminds, all of that inside of a community. You guys can get a jump start on that now, and you can join our community, and we'll show you how to do that with our Fatherpreneur Sidekick or Go High Level. Or if you already have another tool that does that, School, Mighty Networks, Kajabi, Circle, or Patreon, or whatever, then you're off to a good start. Make sure you have the strategies in place to actually grow that community, because that community is going to be worth a lot of money to you, my friend, if you stick with it. Number 4 on our list of automating your community growth is automated chatbot invitations on your website. If you guys have a website, you should have a chatbot on that website. And our tools will give you the ability to create what we call conversation AI. My chatbot has been trained with everything about my business and my brand for my agency. For my coaching program, if you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel, I got a video coming out on how I'm training my chatbot for my coaching program and the primary call to action. So for my agency, if you go and open up my chat bubble at localbizmarketers.com and you ask, how can I help you grow your business or whatever, The call to action there is to sign up for a free audit, right? Marketing audit and strategy session. Well, guess what? The call to action for my coaching community is going to be join the Fatherpreneur Success Academy. And you can train your AI chatbot to have a real life conversation with people who ask questions about, hey, how much does it cost to join? What's included when I join the community? Are there any contracts or commitments? What does coaching look like? Well, you can train your AI chatbot to answer all of those questions. And at the end of every question, guess what my chatbot is going to do? It's going to ask you, now do you want to join the Fatherpreneur Success Academy? It's 100% free. You can use this link. So I'm automating as many places as I can to get people to join my free community, right? So how does it work with an automated chatbot? Set up an automated chatbot on your website to engage visitors and invite them to join your community. This method works well when prospects are already exploring your content. Engage with website visitors. As visitors browse your website, the chat bubble pops up and asks, looking for more resources. Join our exclusive community for Fatherpreneurs. The chatbot can guide users through a quick conversation and then provide them with the community link. Y'all, if you're not using these kinds of tools, especially for those of you who are trying to build your online business while you're working a full-time job, you have to have some sort of tools. And I get it, y'all. Sometimes money is tight. Like I am literally the king of free plus massive action. What does that mean? Before I got my business off the ground and built my monthly recurring revenue to where it is, I would sign up for all the free master classes. I would download all the free checklists and ebooks and bundles and anything that I could get for free. But then I took massive action with the free stuff. And if the free stuff made me money, then I would go back and buy stuff from that creator. It just makes sense, right? If your free stuff is good enough to make me money, then I probably should join your program. And that's the way I treat my free stuff. If my free stuff can't make you any money, then don't hire me as your coach. So make sure you're getting the tools that you need to build your business. And our suite of tools, we white label Go High Level. Those of you who know Go High Level, it has everything in it. We give you our version of it for $100 per month, plus you get my coaching, right? You just can't beat that anywhere. So number 4, make sure you're using automated chatbots. Number 5, automate text message follow-up after webinars or live events or via live content like this. Now, I don't have this one set up, but I want to give you an example of how this works. Hey, if you want to join my free community, text keyword community to 314-912-1344, and I'll send you the link to join. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? When you're doing things like this in your content, especially those of you who are doing live content, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever, you can simply throw out a call to action with your text automation phone number with the keyword. Text keyword community to 314-912-1344, and I'll give you the link to join our free community. And we got access to free courses, coaching, community, accountability, and support to help you develop the right mindset, skill set, and tool set to win on the internet. That's an example of text message marketing and a call to action in your content. So how does it work? After live content, like webinars or events, use automated text messaging to follow up with attendees, inviting them to join your community for continued engagement. So you can host a live webinar, a live event, or just a Facebook or TikTok or YouTube live like I'm doing right now. Promote and host valuable content, and then capture attendees' phone numbers during the registration process. That's why I said I always want all my forms have name, phone number, and email address, because I want to be able to send you text messages. See, you don't always check your email, but you get a text message, you're going to look at that phone, right? So you can use automated follow-ups. We've got scripts and all that kind of stuff inside of our community to help you with that. Number 5, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about how do you grow your online community with automated systems and processes so that all you have to do is focus on creating good quality content, and the content itself becomes the top of funnel to bring people into your community. Number 6, Facebook group welcome messages and automation. Now, I am no longer using Facebook groups, I will admit, but some of you guys still have Facebook groups, and that's cool too. For those already using Facebook groups for their free communities, use an automated welcome message and workflow to guide new members towards further engagement or even paid memberships, right? So in the welcome post inside of your communities, you can have a call to action that will take them to your online community. And let me just say real quick, I don't know if you guys know, but Facebook allows marketers to pay for advertising to your group members. You've done all that you can to curate this group of the right people, your tribe, but somebody else who wants to reach men or who wants to reach fathers in business can come and target my community. I just didn't think that was fair. So I'm pulling all of my group out of Facebook and into my own community, which lives on Go High Level, right? Number 7, last but not least, and then I want to show you guys the actual automation when someone comments on my post on Facebook or Instagram and see, so you can see how the system responds, right? Last but not least, messenger ads and automated replies. So this is another way that you can automate things, right? Use Facebook Messenger ads that directly encourage prospects to engage by clicking the ad. Once they do, an automated conversation starts within Messenger, guiding them to join your community. You can also do this with your live and your reels. If you're putting calls to actions in your reels to comment the keywords, then you can run ads to those reels. You can run ads to those Facebook Lives with those calls to actions in there. Who knows? I might even run a ad to on TikTok to this live. I don't know. That's something that's new to me. If you guys are good at running TikTok ads on TikTok, let your boy know. Once a prospect clicks the Messenger ad, set up an automated response workflow in Messenger that walks them through the benefits of joining your community and send them the enrollment link on autopilot. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not using tools in your business, I don't know what to tell you, right? And let me just say this, man. I know AI is all the buzz, right? And I'm talking to myself here because this is a problem that I struggled with for a long time. AI is all the buzz. But trust and believe the internet is the hack. Some of us are looking for a shortcut to the shortcut. The internet is the shortcut, y'all. AI helps with efficiencies. Like I had AI create that my notes for me that I'm going to cover in these videos, right? That's helps with efficiencies, but the internet is the shortcut, y'all. It allows you to reach the entire world, but we're looking for shortcuts to the shortcut, and we're trying to cut out all the work. No, you got to do some of the work, y'all. And again, I'm talking to myself because I was that dude. AI will write the content for me. Now I'm looking for a shortcut to write better prompts. Now I'm looking for a shortcut to the shortcut to write an even shorter prompt to get me a... No, man. I heard ET say one time is we want to give 50% effort, but we want to get what those people who gave 110% got on 50% effort. It does not work like that. So for those of you who are on YouTube and you can see this, I'm going to go over to my Facebook page, and I'm going to show you how this automation works. And then if you guys want to join me for open office hours, I do open office hours after these trainings every day, and you can ask questions. All you got to do is go to CortezHustle.com/open office hours with an S, open office hours, CortezHustle.com/open office hours. You sign up, you're going to get that Zoom link, and then we'll be in the Zoom room in the next 5 minutes or so. So I'm on my YouTube. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search my business page because I want to be on my business page as my personal persona. And then I'm going to engage with any post I have set up on my business page. I have it set up to where all someone has to do is comment free group on any post. That's why at the end of all of my reels, it says comment free group, right? That's another automation that you guys can do. I literally have recorded a short outro that tells people to comment free group, right? And as more and more people start watching those reels, I'm going to see those comments start to come in. So I'm on this reel right here. All I'm going to do is I'm going to comment free group. And let's see if I got this thing set up right. If I do have it set up right, then it should automatically respond after about 15 seconds. And then it should automatically send me a DM with the link to my website where you can go and get the free group. Now, boom. So those of you who are on YouTube, you see that already. Yo, what up, Cortez? Click the button below to join our free Fatherpreneur Success Academy community. I know you're going to enjoy all the free resources designed specifically to help you grow your business empire online. And then there's the link. If I click the link, it should then go to my website where they can click the big green join button. Simple, y'all. Like now, some of you guys are afraid of technology in a way that you think this stuff is hard to set up. No, this is why we go over this kind of stuff in our free community. We walk you through how to set this stuff up. Now, I'll be honest. I'm technically savvy and I can probably figure out how any platform works. But if you got Go High Level or our Fatherpreneur Sidekick, that's the one I've mastered. I know that stuff like the back of my hand. So it's easier for me to help you set that up. But if you got School, you got Mighty Network, you're using ManyChat, Kajabi, Patreon, or any of those other tools, then we can probably help you set some of this stuff up in your own business as well. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to set up 3 of these automations. I'm going to show you how to set up a landing page form. So when someone opts into the form, it redirects to a thank you page so y'all can see what that process looks like. I'm going to show you how to set up your SMS text message automation. So you put the keyword in. If someone texts that keyword to your phone number, what does that automation look like? And then I'm actually going to walk you through how to set up your Instagram, because I already have this set up on Facebook, but I don't have it set up on Instagram yet. How do you set this up on Instagram? So if someone comments free group on my Instagram post, they're going to get an Instagram DM with the link to join my free community. This helped. Make sure y'all follow. Make sure y'all tap the screen on TikTok. Give your boy some hearts. Don't look like I get any hearts. I'm not giving any value on TikTok. All right. Nevertheless, if you want to join Open Office Hours, CortezHustle.com/Open Office Hours. I hope to see you there. Until then, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to CortezHustle.com/Open Office Hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on the replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel and check out CortezHustle.com if you want to join our free community.